Hello, everybody. Happy Tuesday. Welcome. This is Tuesday, yes. I have to check every day. I have to check, is it actually Tuesday? And when I don't check, I end up saying the wrong day name. Anyway, welcome, Bogu. Welcome, Parrot, Bob, Marto, QP, Thor, and any and all lurkers. Great to have you all here. Today, we are going to play two short games, starting with Cayne, and the other is going to be, well, a little bit of a surprise. I'm going to wait until we finish Cayne before announcing that. Not a huge deal, not a huge surprise, but let's keep it a little under suspense, in suspense for now. But first, we are going to play Cayne. You might know we played Stasis last week. I absolutely loved it. It was great, apart from a couple of little problems here and there. As a whole, the game was great. It was very satisfying, pretty creepy. Maybe jump scares weren't that effective, but you know, uh, I think it was still pretty, a little bit stressful. All the good parts that a psychological horror should have, with a little bit of real horror, like monsters, and not a little, a lot of gore. Um, but yeah, I enjoyed it a lot. And I think it was Nix who told me that there is this game which is free. It is some sort of maybe a spin-off, not quite a spin-off, but I think this is a story that takes place at around the same time as Stasis is happening, or maybe a little bit before it. I think it's a prequel, yes. I'm not exactly sure. It sounds like a prequel. I don't know the story. Hey QP, thank you for the 70 streak. Thank you for the 70 streak as well, Parrot. 70 Club, it's forming. It's becoming a reality. 70 days in a row. Don't you have anything better to do? What the heck? I appreciate you being here always. Thank you so much. Yeah, I think it's a bit of a prequel, not necessarily the prequel to the story of Stasis, but it is an event that happens before the events of Stasis. It involves a 9-month pregnant woman whose child is going to be used for the experiments, and she tries to escape. I think that is the extent of the knowledge I have with regards to the story of Cayne. Nothing much, but it is a free game. It can be found on Steam, possibly on other platforms for free. I thought I should play this game, and I enjoy Stasis so much. I was checking the other games that the developers made. Obviously, there is the Stasis Bone Totem, which came out a few months ago. I don't have it yet, but when I get it, we are going to play it as well. But there is this other game which I had purchased last year. It's called Beautiful Desolation. I had it on my wishlist for a while, then I purchased it and I installed it, thinking that I want to play this game on stream, but then I couldn't really fit it into my schedule, and I ended up uninstalling it, and then subsequently a little bit forgetting about it. But when I was looking at the other games of the developer, I noticed Beautiful Desolation is actually made by the Brotherhood as well. So I have installed it back, and I am hoping to play Beautiful Desolation sometime in the upcoming weeks. Possibly I am going to plan it as part of the next batch of adventure games that we are going to play. So that is coming, and I'm very excited about it as well. It is a post-apocalyptic kind of isometric adventure, so it hits all the correct notes. I think isometric adventure, scary, maybe post-apocalyptic, gives you, maybe it will give us some Fallout vibes. So we'll see. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. First, today we are going to play this game. How is your Tuesday? Hopefully you are having a good time and not a very busy day. I've had two people come in to the chat today, Bob and Marto, saying, "Wow, Cayne!" it's immediately increased my hype for this game. So we should jump into it. And I guess I don't have anything new to say. Oh, I do have something new to say. I was sent a key of Medieval Dynasty through Keymailer today, so we are going to have a sponsored stream of Medieval Dynasty on the day that we are going to also play Timberborn. So next Monday it's going to be a Verus redeemed game, Mark of the Ninja, But the Monday, the following Monday after that, which is the 5th of February, I think.
Multi-Dark Samus is first.
Hey, Multi! Congratulations on the first one to care. Good to see you. How are you doing, Multi? So, 5th of February, I think, we are going to play both Timberborn and Medieval Dynasty. It's like maybe a couple of hours each, maybe 3 hours each, so it's going to be a longer stream, not so short. And yeah, that's... You never registered my live notification despite reading it. That's okay, no worries. I was just rambling on as I do at the start of streams. Nothing really important. Hey, Luna! My favorite Harry Potter character. Nice find, Thor. Yeah, thank you for joining me early in the stream. Always a pleasure. And without further ado, let's jump into Cayne. This game should be around 2 to 3 hours. Maybe if I get particularly stuck, then 4 hours. But
the penalty for failure is death.
Longer. Hey, Darth Malik. Fitting. So, I think I set things up. So we should be okay to just start. You are much more evil than Darth Malak. You are freaking Darth Revan. Are you? Are you? That remains to be seen. You were at one point. True. That's fair enough. I completely forgot to early boost. Hey Pi, welcome Pi.
Critical hits list.
How are you Pi? Are you better?
Just
Are you feeling better?
Good measure. Andromeda.
It's good to see you.
I don't want a child.
Fatal gun? That's great.
I've never wanted
perfect.
one. I had a plan, and this wasn't part of it.
Relax. I promise this won't hurt a bit.
How would he know? Thanks.
Just a few more items to check off, and we can start. Name and ID?
Hadley, 14-0-31-21-09.
And the procedure is being paid for by a third party?
Yes.
No explanation needed. No family listed?
No family. It's just me.
A special order here. Ah, that's for me. Right then. Let's begin. Nurse.
Now, count back from 10.
10, 9.
You'll be just fine, sweetie.
8,
Yeah,
7.
you usually go unconscious around 7, right? Okay, it's not as bright anymore. Depends on the aesthetic.
Oh God.
70 Street Club, hey!
Where am I? What did you do to me?
Welcome, dude. Good to see you. Wow, okay.
You must be awake during the extraction procedure. Please remain calm.
Please.
After the removal of your wig, you will take the tube. Your senseless little silence will be remembered for the operation.
Please?
Wow, it is a bit loud, isn't it?
Please, help me! Please let me go!
How was your Tuesday, dude and pie? Wait, did I start? I don't... Where's my cursor? Is this still a cutscene? Yes,
Fetal
it is.
extraction pre-check.
What are you doing? Answer me!
Ready for extraction.
Well,
Fucking answer me!
I am happy for you, Bogu.
What are you gonna do to me? Please! No!
Okay. Calm down. Calm down, everyone. Let's see some early boosts that I forgot about. Mass Effect 2. Mass Effect 3. Necronox. Gothic. Andromeda. And Rogue Trader. Sorry to hear that you are sick, Multi. I missed that part of the message earlier. Hope you feel better soon. Thank you for the boosts. If you never resume the game again, there is no danger. That's true. So we have Scalpel.
I'm sorry! Shit! I didn't
Scan
have...
complete. Subject no longer present. Fetal extraction cancelled.
Jesus. Still pregnant. Fetal extraction? This is all because of the baby?
You might prefer to think of this as a bad dream. You must be awake.
Okay, we still don't have hotspots
Pregnant.
highlighting, it seems.
I am pregnant. This isn't right.
Drift back to sleep. Your selfless gift to science will be remembered for generations.
Lifeless Hulk.
to come.
Cover is all but welded to the floor with putrid surgical sludge. This is a bit of a problem, right? The object name
You might
covers the explanation.
you must be
Lifeless Hulk. Swollen muscle tissue gapes wetly around the scalpel now stuck in his vertebrae. A pungent green gas escapes from his severed breathing apparatus.
Your selfless gift to science will be remembered for generations to come.
Dried blood and amniotic fluid stipple the plastic sheets like mold. Let's check the terminal.
You might prefer to think of this as a bad dream. You must be awake during
Arm
the
scanner
extraction
control. Valid
procedure.
just state targets only.
Please remain calm. After the removal, you will drift back to sleep. Your selfless gift
Scan complete.
remembered for
Subject no longer present. Fetal extraction cancelled.
So what is this data records?
remain calm. You might prefer to think of this
A data disk that contains the medical records of one patient, 140312109. Can we put it
after the removal of your womb.
in the terminal?
Back to sleep. Your
No.
selfless gift to science will be
Holographic
remembered
display.
for generations to come. Please remain calm.
Okay. What about this terminal?
You might prefer to think of this as a bad dream. You must be awake during the extraction procedure. Please remain calm. After the
Arm.
removal of your
Happy Mother's Day.
womb, drift back to sleep.
This game definitely looks more beautiful than Stasis. More detailed for sure.
Generations to come.
Diagnostics. Software updated. Failure to extract uterus, recalibration in progress. Successful removal of uterus without endometrium tearing.
This is crazy.
Successful
This is
removal of
batshit
uterus
crazy.
without
I
endometrium
am
tearing.
crazy.
Please remain calm.
Software updated. Failure to extract uterus. Failure to extract uterus. Extraction in progress.
Selfless gift to science will be
Logs and
remembered
notices.
for
Log
generations
998 of 998.
Dissection time.
Welcome, Veru. How are you doing today? Dr. Adams, level 9 calibration. Joseph
You might
Biuno, level 5, software update version. Leave uteruses where they are. I cannot help it. Whenever I see a uterus, I have to extract it. I think I've got a problem. Error. Danny Bolland, level 2, power relay integration. Hank, level 1 service. Hank, level 1 extraction. Just a Biuno, software update version. Thankfully, I don't see many uteruses. Hank, level 1 extraction. Hank, level 1 service. Dr. Adams, level 9 calibration. Hank, level 1 extraction in progress. I think Hank is the guy we killed. Program. Calibrate servos. Complete. Load protocols complete. Pre-scan target. Routed to scanner terminal. Engage.
Error. No valid target selected.
Can we put this guy on the bed? Scan the guy. Black metal struts. Sprinkler valves are installed around the metal support infrastructure, but the squalid state of the laboratory suggests they have not been used in a long time. I am calm. So there is no exit floor. The clotted detritus of the previous medical procedures doesn't inspire much confidence in the facility's patient survivability rate. I feel like we need to use that arm to maybe remove the drainage power cover and go down, get ourselves an exit. Before you go back to
New
splitting
critical
your
hits
attention
boost.
between
Verum
Timberborn and
ammo
Mads.
just boosted
Okay.
Watcher. New critical hits boost. Verum ammo just boosted Darklands. New critical hits boost. Verum ammo just boosted Gothic 2. New critical hits
Do you have
boost.
any idea how
Quiescent
serious
Pandemonium
this is?
just boosted Tactics. New critical hits
Did
boost.
we get Severus
Quiescent
Snape? Yeah.
Pandemonium just boosted Sacred. New critical hits boost.
Quit now,
Quiescent
and
Pandemonium
cake
just
will be
boosted
served
DG3.
immediately.
I love that, Gladys. Thank you for the boost, very cute.
Please remain calm. You might prefer to think of this as a bad dream. You must be awake during the extraction procedure. Please remain calm. After the removal of your womb, you will drift back to sleep. Your
New critical hits boost. Hylorzian
No
just
worries,
boosted
right? No
hold
worries, I
on
can
wait.
always go back.
Don't minimize yet. Diablo 3, please.
Thank you for the boost, bye. Can I look at the companion cubist mail? Oh, right. Right. I had never actually paid attention. Okay, I have to run.
Scan.
It worked!
Subject in place. Fetus ready for extraction.
Extract the fetus, please. No? Do I have to engage? Okay, I guess I have to.
Begin womb extraction process.
Breathe, Hadley, breathe.
Is it too... It is too loud, isn't it? Okay, Vera. It is like Stasis that we played last week. Thank you for the lark. Warning.
Fetal extraction laboratory. Please use the demarcated evacuation exits.
Okay.
I gotta get out of here.
Give me 1 minute. Can I not go back to the options anymore? That's weird. Why is it showing the save location? What if there was some sensitive information in there? Game developers should really start thinking about stuff like that for streamers. Let's go back to the main menu. Yeah, I know. Audio volume. Um. Wow, okay, that's very high. Okay, let's do something like that. Option. So who has played this game? Marta or Bob, have you played this game since you have said wow, Cayne? I imagine you either played or watched the game. What do you think about it? PDA. Can we even go there? We only watched it, okay. Wow, okay. That I am so sorry. I just made everyone deaf.
And to think a fall could have been a good thing for me a few months ago.
That is terrible.
Uncalled for, Hadley. Funny, but uncalled for.
Okay. Not cool. I'm sorry, I will cover your surgery costs for bleeding ears.
No. No. No.
Why is this so high?
No.
I'm so sorry, everyone. I actually didn't see that coming. Well, the music is low. It's that these are not balanced at all.
Oh my, no.
Servo calibration in progress.
Oh my, no.
Of course not.
Okay.
No.
Honestly, you got it better than I did because I have some I have gating volume limits on the output. It gets limited to minus 10 decibels. What
Nonsense.
I heard, if you had heard what I heard, you would have reported me to authorities, get me arrested by something. Mangled scalpel.
I like food.
Enjoy your food, QP. Thank you for the like. An acrid burning stench emanates from melted plastic insulation. Flames and smoke lick around the scalded mass of metal and flesh. The word mother is clearly scratched into an exposed aluminum surface. Black metal edges glimmer in the flickering lights. Exposed insulation. Dripping condensation in this duct has rusted through the metal plating here, exposing some of the insulation. So it seems like we can go back. Torn up floor panels. No, we cannot go back. We can go this way. So we fell down. Sharp bladed pincer. A surgical grade bifurcated blade is still attached to what's left of the horrific appendage. Now the background volume is too low. I can barely hear. The difference between 65% and 75% is like a volume difference of 75% total. I don't understand what that's about. Can you hear the background sounds at all? Like there's this little bit of a beeping. Can you hear those?
It looks like a shrine. Maybe stabbing that oaf wasn't such a bad thing.
And I cannot go to the options while in game. I have to quit to the main menu. Let's set everything to 70. And voice to 75.
No!
Servo calibration in progress.
I don't know. I don't know what they did. Suspended human remains, an obscene grotesquerie of amputated, mismatched body parts crudely stitched together like some monstrous meat marionette. Melted wax candles. Shadows writhe like black phantasms in the wavering light. Fluid-stained altar, crusted blood and candle wax, and something that smells like ammonia? It's additive decibel gain. Could be. Could be. That means I had a... If that's the case... That means I added 20 decibels to the volume. That explains the crazy clipping sound. It was going worse and worse after 75%. Atmospheric and environmental control. Atmospheric control system. Active PDT required for terminal access. Right, we don't have our PDT yet. I say yes. I am guessing we will find something. Omnitool toolbox.
Access denied.
Invalid keycard. Can we...
Maybe... No, probably not.
No? So... 4 sealed airlocks. Crucifix. The figure has been suspended delicately from the makeshift crucifix. Its paper-thin skin resembles moldy peach. Can we cut the figure? Sealed tin of protein powder.
On second thought, nope.
Can we pick it up?
It's so dark.
What? Hello? Who's there?
It's dark in here. I can't see anything. I can't see you.
Who are you?
Why can't I see? What's happened to my eyes?
Where are...
What is that feeling? My hands, my feet, my fucking skin.
I found some spares.
What?
Wow,
Nothing.
are you joking?
Where am I?
Okay. Keep calm.
Was I in an accident?
I don't know.
I think I can smell blood.
Well, I'm Hadley.
I can't remember my name. Can't remember.
It'll come back to you. I'm sure it'll come back to you. Hello? You there?
It's dark, but I can hear my voice. I can hear my tongue.
Speak up, buddy! Alone again. Oh, as alone as I can be with a kiddo inside me.
So what actually happened? Did she go there for a womb extraction operation? Ended up... No, she was... I guess she went there for abortion. Maybe the fetus was like a month old, 2 months. Maybe she was 2 months pregnant, and now suddenly she's 9 months pregnant? I'm not exactly sure what happened to us. I guess we were given the whatever that growth fungus was, you know, the experiments, and the fetus grew quickly. Either that, or we were, you know, kept sleeping for 7 months or so.
Okay. Breathe, Hadley. This must be a side effect. You're still asleep.
Torn up floor panels. Can we go this way? No. What do we have? We have sealed protein powder container. Can we open it? Yes. Open protein powder container. What are we going to do with this? This ultra-fine soy yum powder produces feelings of extreme euphoria when ingested. Can we eat some? Nom nom nom. Come on, Hadley, eat up. No.
That won't work.
So sharp-bladed pincer. When we use something
Seems like
on
a
it,
bad idea.
she says something, not on other things.
Yes.
No. Oh,
No,
we can
no.
climb. We can climb. Okay. PDA.
Please remain calm.
Hank, March 23rd.
Ew, gross.
Alice is sick. Clumps of her hair were falling out while I brushed it before her bedtime story last night and this morning. She was listless and pale and leaky. Mother says the food in the facility is bad, and just to be safe, I've started feeding her protein powder from my own stash, but I think it's something in her IV lines. We pump a lot of unregulated experimental chemicals through the hosts, and maybe their blood has become contaminated. I need to find a new source, perhaps a sample from the brood. My sister's health trumps getting busted snooping around Cayne's menagerie again, and I need to resupply my brood gas canisters anyway. Besides, it's an opportunity for scientific research, like Dr. Adams would quip. You know what I'm sagging? I don't get it, but I laugh anyway. Mother says I need to laugh at jokes or people will think I'm creepy. What does it mean, you know what I'm sagging? You know what I'm saying? It's like you know what I'm saying, but a reference to Carl Sagan. You know what I'm saying? Weird science humor there? I don't get it. Mother says I need to laugh at jokes or people will think I'm creepy. I've decided to make a list of behavioral prompts and appropriate responses because this social stuff can get complicated. Behavioral prompts and appropriate responses. Laugh if somebody makes a joke. Blame Joseph if somebody else complains that body parts are going missing from the bio-waste disposal units, or blame one of the Cayne tags instead. 3 ? For profit. Sagan is pronounced like Sagan. Yeah, sounds like Sagan. Sagan. Carl Sagan. Not Sagan, Carl Sagan, but Carl Sagan. Lucy is responding to the new treatment. Lucy is Alice. Was Alice. I think the name suits her better since she got her new face last week. She looks just more like a Lucy now. He had an intern once named Lucy. She had the same freckles on her nose. That was before, though. The other me, when I was much older. It's confusing. I asked Dr. Adams about that, and he explained that because of the accident, my memories are not always reliable. So it's possible I dreamed up that part of her subsequent vivisection. But the screams and the tears, and the way her organs gleamed in the surgical light seemed so real. And more than a bit erotic, I'll admit. One interesting, if somewhat unexpected consequence of the new blood transfusion source is that Lucy now excretes a mucosal substance not entirely dissimilar in effect to the brood gas. Oral ingestion certainly produced a comparable analgesic response. I've started scraping it off her skin and storing it in the specimen jars because Mother says licking my own sister is improper. 3. Don't lick your sister. Whatever, but now I carry it around with me and use it when the pain becomes too much, and it's also more practical this way. The G is not silent. You pronounce the first A like A in sag. You meant it should be like the A in say. Sagan, Carl Sagan. Okay. I don't know. I don't understand directions like this. I also don't understand directions to find, map directions. I am bad at understanding directions. Work has been very busy. 2 batches of hosts have had to be terminated ahead of schedule due to a series of malfunctions with mothers. Product viability evaluation chip. There's been a lot of engineers and cleaners in and out of the lab, so I moved Lucy from the storage closet in the atmospheric control room for now. My reputation around the facility is problematic enough already, and I don't need somebody finding her and making things even worse. Mother says they wouldn't understand. There's also much more space in the atmospheric control room, so as soon as I've resolved the issues with her left leg, I think I'll teach Lucy how to do the waltz. I've been reading about maggot therapy for treating necrosis, and a sample of Cayne's larvae recently turned up in the lab. Time for some more scientific research. The armchair failures have made Dr. Adams even more anxious than usual, and today I heard him asking Joseph about irregularities in the lab's security access log. I've seen Joseph lurking around in the lab with a woman late at night sometimes, but he told Dr. Adams he doesn't know anything about it. Dr. Adams believed him because he believes everything Joseph tells him. Or maybe Dr. Adams just doesn't want Joseph to get into trouble for some reason. The way he so obviously ignores Joseph's extracurricular activities with the host, for example, he's weirdly protective of the man. I had to amputate Lucy's left leg last night. Although the maggot therapy showed some superficial improvement, initially the necrotic progression was apparently already too advanced and parts of the limb had started to liquefy. What a mess. We got a new batch of hosts fresh from Cayne family planning to prep for second stage product incubation this week, so I should be able to find a suitable replacement donor. The problems with Mother have persisted on and off. However, she says the engineers want to wipe and reinstall her operating system. I can't allow this to happen. What if Mother doesn't love me anymore? What if she forgets me? Hadley is sick again. So we are Hadley. Hadley is sick again. Oh, Hadley is Lucy. Used to be Lucy. What? I've decided to call her Hadley now because I saw the name on the host file. Oh! So we were going to be the new treatment for Lucy, but we woke up. Because I saw the name on the host file and I think it's really pretty. The host is really pretty too. So is her left leg. Aw, thank you. Anyway, I suspect that Hadley's new illness is related to the fungus that's contaminated the air vents all over the facility, which means a total lockdown at the stubble. Her mouth and nostrils are clogged with a slimy substance, and the lung biopsy revealed a startling but impressive range of mycotoxin of unknown taxonomy. Several of her teeth have fallen out, and her mucosal excretions smell like ammonia. Between this and the recent incidents with Mother, I've been thinking about an escape plan. Getting Hadley and Mother to the elevator will be difficult though, and even if I could, my lack of a PDT won't allow escape. Okay. Okay, Hank. You are weird, Hank. Did you know that? Has anyone told you? Atmospheric control systems are in lockdown. Arm. Where would we... Happy Mother's Day. Where's the clue? Arm. Is this a clue? No, this is the arm control. That's why it's arm.
Please remain calm.
Where can we go? Loosely hanging wires. Mangled floor tiles. Crashed computer terminal. We cannot go this way. We have data records.
Maybe if I rotate it sideways. No.
Twisted wreckage. The stench of industrial lubricant and scorched meat is nauseating.
Probably not a good idea.
Shafts of light. One light spills through the hazy murk from one of the upper levels. Oh, I guess we are going back down. I'm not finding anything here. Loosely hanging wires. Is this the thing? Cables and conduits slip and slither down the bulkheads above the laboratory. I think if the object is interactable one way or another, when you use something on it, she responds with... What just happened? I was just trying to make a point of how the interactable objects... Wow, that's amazing, Marto. Enjoy. I was just trying to make a point about how using a wrong object with any interactable produces a response, and that is how we should be able to understand what items are actually interactable and which are just, you know, scenery. But it turns out this was the solution. Program. Calibrate server.
Calibration in progress.
It worked.
Okay, I don't know what we did, but we did something. Let's go now. So I accidentally sold something, but I'm going to... I believe that is still a thing. Like if I use something with something else and it is an interactable object, as in we either need to use it or look at it or use an item with it.
Fudgesicles! It's gonna work.
Fudgesicles? What is that? It produces a response, like an error response, because this item we can use. Let's pick it up.
Got it.
What did I pick up? A blade. Sharp-edged lances removed from the extraction apparatus.
You, sister.
Apparatus. Apparatus. I don't like those sounds.
Head towards the screaming. Clever, Hadley.
Oi! There's somebody there! Fucking hell! I said there's somebody there! I can't see shit from this bleeding plasma shield.
Hello?
What the fuck? How'd you get in here, eh?
I came in from the service shaft.
Get down the fucking service shaft, eh? You think I'm fake? You taking the piss? You a spy or something?
What? Of course not.
This slag thinks I'm late, man. Just came down the service park, mate. Well, listen here, bitch. Just a little closer, and I'll teach you what a service point is.
Okay. I thought maybe we could help this guy, but I think he's beyond help. Even if he wasn't, I don't think he deserves the help. Severed legs. Is it too loud again? The force field's sudden unexpected activation has propelled one half of this man's body on the other side of the room. Hey dude, would you like your legs back? Oh, we got the... Oh, I thought we were picking up the legs.
I found your, legs.
Bugger off! Don't you fucking touch those, I still need them!
Sweet cheese and crackers. Don't make a joke, it's not funny, Hadley.
Breaker box. The breaker box is securely sealed. Not anymore. No. See? We are not getting any messages. That means these objects, we don't need to do anything with them. At least I think so. Logged in as Danny Bolin. Manage power output. Eject core.
Ejecting power reticulation core.
Run away, Hadley, run away. Wait, what happened?
Oh, for shit's sake.
Am I able to do anything? I don't think so. Maybe we have to open it first. No, the core is ejected.
Safety threshold reached. Safety threshold reached. Safety threshold reached.
Okay, we maxed them. Does that do anything? Are they turning faster? Am I imagining things? This game is very chill, right? I know, buddy. I know, buddy. I know. I don't know. I don't know what to do. Let's go somewhere else. You gotta admit, you're great to dislike this exact part of the game. You mean that puzzle? Or whatever that is? You know, shuts up. Oh yeah.
No.
What do you mean no? Do it. Oh, the key card.
Access granted.
10 out of 10.
Omni-tool. We got an Omni-tool. Can we use the Omni-tool to open that box? I think that's it. You read this, right? Atmospheric control system. Active PDT required for terminal access. We have an ID card. Does that not work?
Stupid, Hadley!
You can use the Omni-tool in Mass Effect. Just gotta work a little harder. You know, it's getting there. It's getting there, Marto. Not too far away. Let's see. Crucifix. Nothing to do. Suspended human remains. Nothing to do. Wax candle. Nothing. All right. Let's try to do something with the Omni-tool. There was an even worse scene in Stasis. There was this room where that constant high-pitched noise and high volume as well, it never stopped.
You're in shock and clearly in bad shape.
It was
I'll
terrible.
help you, but I gotta get out of here first.
She wants me to tell her how to turn it off. Why? This bird wants some of old Darnie? Her and her ankle pie, huh? Probably here to turn off his stasis pod.
I can get help!
The Minga wants to help now. Probably caused the explosion that activated the blast chute.
What the hell is wrong with you? I'm literally the only person who
Hey,
can help
Tayson.
you right now.
You can sit right there. Listen to me die.
How are you, Tayson? How was your
Maybe we'll
Tuesday?
die together. When security gets here.
Shut up, shut up, shut up! I'll help you, but I gotta get out of here, and the only way is through that door.
Blast shield's up, honey. Power's running, yeah? Ain't no way it's coming down while we still got juice. Face it, lads. Security's gonna drive you on the blast.
Okay, so we were told we need to take out the power, which is something I had in mind anyway. How can you talk to us so calmly?
Wait. I take it back, sweetheart. Sorry then, love. I won't hurt you. Don't mess with the big boy toys now.
Hey Baron, sound balancing is very wild. That seems like game specific issue. It is terrible. Sound balancing in this game is terrible. I did my best, and it changes from scene to scene, so there is only so much I can do. How are you, Baron? I'm not sure what this is. That's a little hot? That's good to hear. So this thing... What? Oh. Oh, I see. I see. This is like, you know, the fox, the elephant, the whatever, four animals kind of like. Each of the animals eats one another, and you have to carry all of them across with proper couples so that they don't cause threat to each other. It's that kind of a puzzle, right? So safety protocols disabled.
Safety protocols disabled.
It's, yeah, I don't know. Now we can crank it to 11, right?
From the neck up, you stupid fucking knock-up cow! You'll cause a fucking meltdown!
That's the idea. Maybe that was a bad idea. Hey, 69+1 streak.
Oh, fuck.
Tayson,
Fuck me.
join the 70 club. Thank you, Tayson, for being here.
Dreams for the past hour. You've gone. Release the fucking devil, you stupid cocksucker!
You will never get the watch streak that high. That's okay. Watch streaks are overrated.
Fuck! I'm gonna gut you. Yeah, like a
No, not Samantha.
Your bloody spawn.
Not Samantha.
Get the fuck away from me!
Kick him.
Natalie, what's happening? I blacked out.
Oh, just, managed to turn off the power.
I heard screaming.
If you can hear it, then you must be close.
I've been trying to move.
They had me strapped down while they tried to kill me. Them! Whoever took me. Whoever took you.
We don't know who we are talking to. The guy is finally dead. Danny Boland, New Year's resolutions. Very late, but who gives a shite? A few things I could improve on. Teach Moose even more cuss words. He is such a marvelous bird. I'm training him to call Sharon a fucking freak. He dandelies it. She has a screwed off arm, leg and face. She will be genuinely surprised when I reveal this delight to her. Just having a laugh. 2. Tone my body by increasing my cheese intake to a wheel a day. Wow. Works the bowels and adds to the sophisticated charm. Cheese equals classy. Well, my dude, your work on your bowels, unfortunately,
I love you, cheese.
went to waste. Since you don't have bowels anymore. Oh, also you're dead. 3. Focus on my new VIP task. Managing the quantum fusion plant is really an easy gig. Now, I won't let that on, yeah, but I push a few buttons and a bit of grease here and there, and Bob's your uncle. My single purpose in life is to keep the turbine spinning and well lubed. I will keep focused so I don't botch anything up. Life support systems, who needs them? Smiley face. What kind of ears does an engine have? Engineers. 4. Cement my place as the charming entertainer of this facility. Every morning at brekkie, I will stand up and take the piss. I plan to work the crew's unique personalities into my comedy routine. Just having a laugh. They'll love that. Probably grill more birds than George Foreman. 5. Drink more wine. What goes better with cheese, yeah? Cheese and wine. Extra classy. 6. Cultivate my own curd. I found a rather unique culture growing on one of the shipping containers outside the PDT printer lab. I have also nicked a flask of Samantha's tit milk, the juice they use to keep her nippers happy. With a little love, it should taste and smell better than a mature cheddar. Oh fuck it, who am I kidding? My plan is just to be more awesome than I was last year, as if that is even possible. The guy. Moose, my soul at least a solace hath, in dreams of thee, and therein knows an Eden of bland repose. Is this the same guy? What? The guy who wrote these also wrote this? Bob's not my uncle. Power breaker switch.
This thing sliced that charming gentleman in half. Oh, it's not important. Not right now.
Burned severed legs. Sticky pool of coagulated blood. Damaged terminal. Attention, there has been a malfunction in the quantum core generation process. Logged in as error. Diagnostic, crew annex, main annex, sub annex, blah 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 blah. It is... Where is the... Oh, it's here. Who pushed the scroll to the left?
If I could only... Oh, nah. Bad idea. Maybe...
Okay.
Probably not.
Can we move on? Yes. Some engineer who wants to cultivate his own curd out of something from behind the printer and stolen milk. Flashing evacuation sign. At least this is not as bad as Stories Untold flashing lights. Yeah, yeah.
What is this place?
Do you see how the music is so much higher now on this scene? They really screwed up the volume balances.
Way out, I hope.
Staring to the light is to consider some life choices. That was a very questionable design to say the least. Okay.
What the fuck was that? A monster. An animal.
Then run.
No. No, it's okay. I'm safe. Thank goodness. It hit the electric perimeter. I think that startled it.
That's good.
But you know we gotta go there, right?
Not good. The elevator's on the other side of that same fence.
Oh, that's bad.
Hopefully if I get to the elevator, whatever it is won't be there. I'm going with a glass half full approach.
You need to protect yourself. Find a weapon.
I can't go one-on-one with that thing. Like, especially in this state. I feel so slow. It's huge. And it's covered in blood.
You think it killed everyone?
Killed 8? I don't know.
Thanks for the buffs.
But this place is deserted. Maybe when the power went off, I let that thing out.
Well, they got what they deserved.
Oh, God. Did I? I killed them all.
They deserved it. They blinded me. Tried to kill you and your child.
It's...
They deserved it.
Hey! 7 stream streak,
Yeah,
Parrot
I
Mitra.
guess.
Welcome to our
Survival of
voice,
the
good to see you.
fittest.
Welcome,
Man
welcome.
to
How are
man.
you doing today?
Woman.
Man to woman. Just keep moving.
Thank you
Hadley.
for the 7-day streak.
I'm counting on you. Your baby is counting on you.
It's because of this baby that I'm in this damn mess.
Let's see. We got a card.
Like in Fruzan.
What?
PDT.
Okay. Ooh. Ooh. Okay, so we need to find okay, alright. Let's see. Let's think about this. These are the 4 rooms that we unlock by putting in those codes, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Can't autocomplete add for people who only send the streak message, otherwise everything's on. Yeah, it doesn't work. Because the streak messages are not actually messages. They are other signals. These 4 rooms, and then there is the elevator access. We are here. This door is open. This is the elevator. So we have to get the PDT printed. But we don't know the code. So we have to find the code. The messages aren't messages. Not technically, no. The chat messages are... I mean, how to put it. I don't know how they set it up exactly myself. but they do not count as chat
Take these
messages.
potions, potions.
Like if you cheer, it counts as a chat message. If you sub, well, if you resub, you can send a message, which counts as a chat message. But the streak messages, they do not count as chat messages.
I am not so
Hey,
easily
Nebu.
betrayed.
Welcome, Nebu. It's good to see you. LaCroix. Very cool. So we cannot do anything to
I thought you were a
Barsfield.
debtor for sure.
We cannot use anything with anything here. Let's see if we can. Let's see if we missed a clue somewhere. How are you today, Nebu? How was your Tuesday? Let's see if we can do anything with this. No. Okay. Just nebuing about? That's good. Always a good day when you are nebuing around. So this controls something close by. Can we use it to cut something open or something? I don't know. Damaged terminal.
Yeah, it's official. I'm losing my mind.
Would this be our clue? The IDs, maybe? Maybe the facilities correspond to the 4 rooms. They have IDs. 472. Hey, Ray's here. How are you doing, Ray? It's good to see you. Could this be my clue? I don't know. Let's take a screenshot of this. I mean, it cannot be my clue because there were 5 symbols. These are numbers up to 9, right? It's probably not a clue. Or not a clue to that particular puzzle. Let's go even further back. It's a possibility that I missed something. No. There are also sealed doors here, 5 of them. Eroded overhead controls. But we cannot use anything with anything here. These are not interactable objects, except this atmosphere control terminal. These doors are also interactable, which are also not interactable, which tells me we won't go this way ever.
Maybe if I... Wait, nope.
Active PDT required for terminal access. Well, we don't have a PDT yet. What is this? Feeding an arm to this... What is this? Ladybug? Something. this? A moth with eyelashes. Maybe. Maybe.
Hot. Hot, hot, hot.
Hot, hot, hot. Oh. Now that I think about it, there may be a clue in the other PDA. Not this. Not this. Wait. No. Let's check this terminal too, but I've got an idea. I have an idea. I am calm. Don't tell me to be calm. I'm calm, okay? You be calm. Oh, clam? Okay. Well, I'm not a clam. Let's see. This is our clue, right? My soul at least as solace hath in dreams of thee, and therein knows an Eden of bland repose that I don't know. Maybe it's not a clue.
Forward march!
Hey Steatak, welcome Raiders. Your stream ran into a problem and couldn't handle notices. Oh no, but I was doing so good. I was having a good time. Welcome Mimicat. Welcome Raiders. It's good to see you, Steatak. Why did you crash my stream, dude? Not cool. Welcome Samine.
No, you.
Is this Fallout 4? Very cool. Thank you so much for the raid. Everyone, pay a visit to Steve for sure. He plays a lot of very cool games, and he plays them on machines that are that those games were released for, basically, you know, on original hardware, time appropriate original hardware. Very cool channel. Also has a YouTube where he, you know, produces some videos for hardware as well as games. So definitely pay him a visit. Very good streamer. Give him a follow, and thank you so much for the raid. If you are new here, I'm Mitral. I play a lot of RPGs and point and click adventures. Today we are playing Cayne, which is a free game, kind of a prequel slash spin-off to Stasis, which we played last week. So hope you enjoyed the stream. How are you, Steve? What were you playing today? Let's see. Mass Effect Legendary Edition. You were which Mass Effect are you at? Not the first one. Are you already in the third one? Mass Effect 2. I'm sorry, it says it's above. Mass Effect 2. How are you enjoying Mass Effect 2? Hoping to play Mass Effect 2 myself at some point. So is this our clue? This kind of sounds like a clue. It doesn't sound like anything, so it could be a clue. But I'm not sure how. Currently on the second, working your way through the squad loyalty quest. Really enjoying it. Yeah, Mass Effect 2 is great, isn't it? First one and the second one. I'm not sure how good 3 is. I played the trilogy in the past. I don't remember. I replayed the first one somewhat recently, 3 months ago. And it's amazing, and I can't wait to play 2 myself. What kind of a character are you making? A Paragon, a Renegade? Without giving too many spoilers. Hey, 70 streak for Veru. Thank you, Veru. Join the 70 club. Thank you for being here. Paragon run. Yeah, I always play good characters as well. I cannot play bad characters, evil characters. Well, Renegade is not really evil, I know. still. So I thought maybe this line, my soul at least a solace hath in dreams of thee, and therein knows an Eden of bland repose, could be a clue to this. But no. There's 625 different combinations, so we cannot really brute force it. Well, we can. It would be very boring. I'm sure I'm using some sort of clue somewhere. What am I missing? Have you played this game or Stasis Bone Totem? Steam. Call JB for a good time. Heavy duty impeller, ventless annex. Reaches for the keyboard, ready to unleash hell. Mitchell says he understands Renegade is not evil. All forces stand down. How are you, James? It's good to see you. Welcome. If you recall correctly, a survey said over 8 people went Paragon for their first playthrough, and only 30-something went back to their Renegade one. That just shows how humans are inherently good creatures, right? They're amazing. Even I don't believe myself. But, you know, fantasy games.
No. I regret my decisions.
You didn't even understand Paragon and Renegade on your first playthrough. Fantasy games, you want to be the hero, and Paragon is more like the hero, right? The good person. Saving everyone, helping everyone. Renegade is like, alright, anything, any means to reach your goal and save the world is fair. Everything is fair in war. So while it sounds like an anti-hero, not the good hero that everyone wants to be. So it's understandable why more people go for Paragon. Ficus benjamina can reduce and even eliminate gases formaldehyde from indoor air conditioning system just in case. Paragon is the stick up their ass, Renegade puts the stick up other people's ass. Well, fair enough. Fair enough. I do still prefer Paragon characters. Not necessarily just in Mass Effect. Renegade just creates more Paragons. Wow, that's an interesting way to look at it. Okay, where is this clue that I'm missing? I gotta be missing something. I don't know what. Maybe I use this again. But the thing is, we cannot use anything on this secret access terminal, I think. Well, maybe we can. Let's try again. But yeah, Mass Effect is a fantastic series. The first one especially, and I think second is also very good. I don't remember very well. The trilogy, I think, is very good. And I hope to play the other games.
Grasping at straws, Hadley.
Omnisul, can we hack it?
Fudge sickles, that ain't gonna work. Not sure that's how it works. Stupid Hadley!
Yes, Hadley, you're stupid. Unlike me. I'm very smart. You cannot even solve a simple code here. You cannot even hack a terminal. Okay. So there's a play button, a plus, a lightning button, a flag, and a star.
What's next, Squeakle Squeakle Bird?
Exactly. So we need to print our PDT, we need to enter here. also need to enter here. So PDT printer room, brain emulation lab, birthing lab nexus, crew facilities. Maybe the terminal has some clues that I haven't spotted. Slow spinning fan. So why is there a difference between these? Is there a difference in which ones we can interact with? Let's see. We cannot interact with the slow spinning. Cannot interact with this. Or this. Is there something here that I need to see? Okay, let's go back. I may need a hint here. I don't want to stay in the screen for too long, but maybe there's something here. It's not exactly ambiguous. Probably control something close by. It's trying to tell you to evacuate. What would make you think that? I don't get it. It's just ID numbers. And some weird percentage. I don't understand what this is. Don't get it at all. Did you miss a clue here? Each moves even more cuss. Guy likes cheese. Who wouldn't like cheese? Engineers. Wine. Moose. So Moose is the parrot. But what is this? My soul, at least a solace hath in dreams of thee, and therein knows an Eden of bland repose.
No.
Not Moose. Moose. Is this a quote from something? My soul. Let's search Google. Is it like Shakespeare? Sounds like Shakespeare. At least a solace hath in dreams of thee, and therein knows an Eden of bland repose. Not black repose. It's Poe. It's by Poe. Wow. The full poem is, Beloved, amid the earnest woes that crowd around my earthly path, drear path, alas, where grows not even one lonely rose, my soul at least a wholeness hath, in dreams of thee, and therein knows an Eden of bland repose. And thus thy memory is to me, like some enchanted far-off isle, in some tumultuous sea, some ocean throbbing far and free with storms, but where meanwhile serenest skies continually just o'er that one bright island smile. It's called 2F. It's a poem by Edgar Allan Poe. But I wouldn't imagine the designers, puzzle designers of this game to recognize that line from the poem and then figure out some clue from the poem. Would they? Would they do that? I don't think this is the kind of game that would do that. That's against the rules. That's against the moose. Residual static changes pop out of power core, reactor is offline. Smoldering fragments, there's not much left. Moose. I don't get it. That line, it cannot be random, and it's certainly not something this guy has written himself. Like the tone, the guy, the way this guy keeps his diary in this long entry, it has nothing to do with this. So this is something else. This is like a code. But I'm not figuring it out. Maybe moose is the code. Like moose is 5-letter. There are 5 symbols here. Can we correspond each letter to one of the symbols? But no, it cannot be, because the code is 4 symbol, not 5 symbols. Code is 4 symbols long. Maybe the bird is muse, but written moose, maybe. That doesn't make sense, but maybe. What was the poem? Can we find something in the poem? So we have a triangular play button. We have a plus or 8 help or cross. Well, we have this lightning in the poem. Storm is mentioned. No, this is too far-fetched. This is way too far-fetched. Here's the flag. And the star. I don't find any others. I may need a hint here. I'm not figuring this out. I don't know where to look for the clue. What is this? There's a magnifying glass here. But we cannot click on that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Birthing Lab Nexus. So this is, I am guessing this is where we, no. That is not where we came from. This light... Maybe we need to do something while the light is on. Electrified perimeter. A series of reinforced high-voltage electric cables restrict access to this area. It seems as if most of the power in the facility has been diverted to this barrier. I don't know. Okay, the lights are on. Do we see anything new while the lights are on? Probably not. What could be? Cayne. Okay, I will go all the way back one more time. Looking around for clues. And if I still can't find anything, I'm going to ask for a hint. Does anyone know the answer? That is my first question to you, chat. Has anyone maybe played this game or watched it? Do you happen to know the answer? It might have something to do with this too, by the way. Usually 69, but I don't think it's 69 in this case. So I feel like when we turn this on for a moment, maybe we can use it to cut something with the force field, but we cannot use anything on this line or on this blood. What if there's no answer? Well, that would be a bummer, right? If everyone got stuck in this part, unable to finish the game. I don't think that is the case, but that would be an interesting approach to an adventure game. Put a puzzle with no answer so no one can progress past that point. Data records. Maybe I have to do some... Maybe I'm forgetting to do...
Yeah, it's official. I'm losing my mind.
What if we start the things, then put the character in force field? Will it chop us? Will it lift us? I don't know. Can we even do that? I don't think we can do it in this case. There are some puzzles like that in this game, for sure. But I don't... Oh, by the way... It seems to have less and less power. So the force field is full now. It's full again. Maybe it's random. It lost a little bit of its power towards the end. But we broke it, so it's a thermal magnetic circuit breaker. The thing is, I don't think we can use anything with this.
I don't think so.
Let's try using everything with this.
I don't think it works that way. No. I don't think it works that way.
Well, what way does it work? Tell me. Tell me, Hadley. Any clue around the PDA? Focus on my new VIP task. Managing the quantum fusion plant is really an easy gig. I won't let that on. I push a few buttons, add a bit of grease. Bob's your uncle. My single purpose in life is to keep the turbine spinning and well lubed. I will keep focus so I don't botch anything up. Life support systems. Who needs them? Quantum fusion plant. Cultivate my own curd. I found a rather unique culture growing on one of the shipping containers outside the PDT printer lab. I've also nicked a flask of Samantha's tit milk, juice that used to keep her nippers happy. Could this be one of our clues? Is there a shipping container outside the PDT? I don't know what, you know, these journals didn't necessarily have any clues in them, in stasis. And there were a lot of them. But this game is different, right? There aren't many PDAs. And the game is shorter. Except John Goodman. I don't know who they are, but I believe you. Let's keep looking for clues. We need a PDT to use this one too, so there is something here. There's a heart. Whatever this creature is, it is dreaming of eating an arm. I think. Goodman, Rosianne, the father, the Big Lebowski. Oh, you're right. Now I remember. Yeah. Exactly. Roseanne. Yeah. It does look like him now that I think about it. I really should rewatch Big Lebowski. It's been so many years. And it's a fantastic movie. Another watch party. Could be. Does anyone have Big Lebowski? On a DVD or something? You really should watch Big Lebowski. It's been so many years. Are you parroting me, Parrot? Oh, should watch, not rewatch. You haven't watched it. Okay. Hank. Any clues here? Probably no clues here. This is found too early. Atmospheric control room. Let's take another look at this. Maybe I'm missing an area. Oh! The password for the PDT printer lab has been reset to FlagPlay++. Wow, okay. How did I not see this? Okay. That was very...
What's next, Squeakle Squeakle Bird?
Thazen. I forgot it. What was it? I forgot it because of you now. What was it? Black Play plus plus.
What's next, Squeakle Squeakle Bird?
Parrot. You are both terrible. Black Play plus plus. Yeah. Thank you.
What's next, Squeakle Squeakle Bird?
And here I was trying to generate clues from a Poe poem. Whereas the answer was right there. And I wasn't seeing it. Let me take a screenshot of this. Oh. We don't know what this is yet, but I think it's going to be something. Hey Catmas, this reminds you a little about night-long unions to conspiracy. This is like Stasis. This is a short game made by the developers of Stasis after Stasis to explore this story a little bit more. I never played Nightlong. How are you, Catmas? It's good to see you.
The fuse is melted.
Fuse is melted. We should be able to use something to...
No, sister.
What do you mean, no?
That won't work. Crying out loud. What was I thinking? Maybe... Probably not. Stupid Hadley.
So... The fuse is melted. We cannot seem to do anything here, so we have to do something outside. It's some sort of industrial cargo crate, but the decals on the sides have been damaged, perhaps deliberately. The letters G and maybe a R or K are just barely legible. Galvanized zinc veneer is almost black with rust and grime. A series of unremarkable numbers are etched into the sides of the crate. G R K. Can we use object? What? No.
Maybe if I rotate it sideways? No.
Hey, Unlock, that's a long hoagie. How are you, Unlock? It's good to see you.
Oh, Fudgesicles! Ain't gonna work. Ellie, what would your mother say? How fudgesicles! Ain't gonna work.
What is this? G R question mark. Groom. How is life treating you? It's okay. At least enjoying the game. Having a good time here, streaming. Fungus.
What can I say? I refuse to be bound by rules.
Tendrils. Tendrils of fungi move lazily in dry hair. Can we cut the tendrils? Can we do anything with the tendrils? We cannot. Can we do anything with the fungus? We cannot. Anything with the door?
If I could only... Nope.
Maybe, but probably not.
What was I thinking?
We have to fix the fuse box. I am not sure how. ID card? He's asking for a card. What is this? Y, R, G, and U. $753.16. It's a 1. Well, we entered here, but that didn't really help us. Are we still supposed to enter these first? Find something there. Maybe we can access the other rooms. Maybe their codes are the same or written somewhere else. Let's try the same code for the other rooms. I don't think it will work.
What's next, Squeakle Squeakle Bird?
What was it? Flag play plus plus. No. Let's go back to the first room. Let's check the entries again. Maybe I have to use something with the fungus. But no, we cannot interact with it. Use the shrooms. These are not the fungi you are looking for. This is all. Hmm. I don't know. We need to fix the fuse box. That's definitely something we need to do. Nothing I have. Maybe I have to combine stuff.
Okay. No.
Wow, okay. ID covered in powder.
No, sister. Stupid Hadley. Don't worry, little guy. I'm not that stupid.
So for some reason we have covered the ID in powder. It always pays off to brute force the inventory once in a while, I guess. Okay. ID card with imprints.
That worked out better than I thought it would.
What? What exactly am I expected to do? ID card with imprints. Cut ID card. So I'm okay. I am making a new cover.
Well done, me.
All right. After solving the puzzle with brute forcing, I understood what we were supposed to do. Very good.
Sorry, I mean... Gee whiskers.
What is it?
It's... brains.
Brains?
Brains.
Animal?
No, I don't think so.
A human is an animal.
New critical hits boost. Fazan just boosted Undertale. New critical hits boost. Fazan just boosted Ass Effect 2. New critical hits boost. Fazan just boosted Duckable.
Duckable. Thank you for your boosts, Tazen. Do we have parrot boosts? Can come back.
I like food.
Enjoy the food, Tazen. Hungry, going num num. Enjoy your food. Thank you for the lurk. Did you know when she says fat skills, it's actually a euphemism and she means something else? Does she? Wow.
Hi, friend.
She actually means corn pickles. Okay. That I didn't know, Parrot, but I believe you. Sharon Cayne Musk. That fucking bitch. I mean, I get it. She's John's daughter. She's a big deal or whatever. But I'm a Cayne and that spoiled brat needs to know her place. So maybe I'm not her biological mother, not some nobody gutter whore from the dust colonies. But her father and I are lovers now. And she has to accept that and show some respect. I think I'm going to start insisting that she call me mother, just for today's instance. And I can probably use John's pathetic piety to play the two of them off each other when she inevitably defies me. That should be amusing. Besides, without me, the whole team would be totally screwed because I'm the only one who can go near Samantha. Me, not Julia, not even John. Me. Who the heck are you, Sharon? Samantha and I have a mutual understanding, I think. Experiential bond. Me and my disabilities, and she with her idiosyncrasies. Ever since the stroke, people treat me like I'm different, like I'm other. So I can empathize with her. She's more than just a product to me. She's a collaborator, a conspirator even. It's not like anybody else knows about our special experiments. The CEO has arrived at the facility. If I hadn't handled some of the paperwork myself, I'd probably have known anyway because John was especially devout about his purification rituals when we met last night. I was still scrubbing blood out of the upholstery this morning. The shit I tolerate for my career prospects. Since when am I accountable to the fucking support staff? That Danny Boland has become an insolent and insufferable nuisance, skulking around in my lab and asking too many questions. He's in charge of managing the facility's life support systems, not our research work. I told Samantha about it. She said I should bring her Danny's pet parrot. And I think she said that. She said I should bring her Danny's pet parent. I think she said that. It's the kind of thing she would say. Note, during the weekly inventory, I noticed that 2 grubs are missing from the habitat. Julia's sleazy friend from the mine transfer has been hanging around our department lately, and he's expressed an overly keen interest in our specimens. Did he take them? And for what? Torment.
New critical hits boost. Parrotwise just boosted Betrayal in Anthra.
What is the most? What can the most be? Is it Diablo 3? Is it Sacred?
New critical hits must. Parrotwise just boosted Diablo 3.
Thank you for the boost, Parrots. Thank you, thank you. From Sharon to Danny. Your bird got into Samantha's birthing lab somehow and was killed. Thank you, thank you. And got killed. And was killed. It may be some consolation to know that despite such a regrettable tragedy, we've gleaned valuable information about Samantha's behavior in the process. She prefers to prolong the suffering of her prey, for example. This could be useful in our research. Sorry about that, Sharon. Wow. I think that John and Julie aren't talking to each other. Between the food poisoning epidemic, a frustrating lack of real progress in our department's work, and her consistent refusal to properly acknowledge me as part of the family, I guess everything is a bit volatile at the moment. Samantha thinks it's hilarious, but I'm questioning my own precarious position in the middle of things now. John is locking himself up in his office and sulking all day isn't exactly helping me. And Julia's sullen disregard is now turning into blatant hostility. Not fucking constructive, Sharon. Samantha has been sort of subdued for the last week or so. She won't tell me what the problem is, but I think it might be something to do with the temperature in the labs. Danny Boland is enforcing new atmosphere maintenance regulations ostensibly to eliminate thermal fluctuations in the food storage as a possible reason for the ration spoiling, but I suspect it's petty revenge for the parrot incident. With the temperature now capped below the habitat's usual 95 degrees, however, Samantha's grubs are drowsy and morose. Okay. 95 degrees. This has got to be something that we use. Below 95 degrees to keep Samantha at bay. I visited the atmospheric control room today to see if I could adjust the temperature in our labs, and I made the most intriguing discovery. Somebody has been collecting body parts and making some sort of thing. An organic simulacrum, maybe. I must assume this is some secret, obviously desperate new research development in Dr. Adams' department, so I've told John and Julie about it. Tensions have now been temporarily forgotten as our team redoubles its own efforts to resolve the problems of advanced organ regrowth. Samantha has become increasingly uncooperative, though. I think she liked it when everyone was preoccupied with the circumstantial drama and not her. My personal stem cell therapy projects has had some unanticipated results. I've developed what appears to be a cluster of sphincter-like gland ducts around my lower abdomen, groin, and upper thighs, somewhat resembling those found in the more mature grub specimens, that emit some sort of musky, jellyish discharge and perhaps a pheromone. Did I mix up my glial regeneration sequences, or were the samples contaminated? It doesn't matter now, John's become obsessed with them. I suppose the flagellation thing should have clued me into his predilection for kinky sex stuff, but this is a whole other level. I won't lie though, it's kind of hot. Clinical improvement on my mobility and speech issues is limited, however, so that's a bust. Shit. We've been on lockdown for a week and only briefly released today for an emergency drill. Something is going on around here, but nobody is talking about it. First the food poisoning, then the fungus investigation. And now, what? I'm down to my last pack of cigarettes. I shouldn't have taken this fucking assignment. I'm not even directly related to Cayne, only through marriage. And my second cousins at that. But here I am, stuck in this crumbling science museum, sleeping with a decrepit zealot pervert and trying to mend my troubled relationship with the creature from the Black Lagoon, because it's the only really meaningful thing I have in here. What have I become? From Julia to Sharon, private message. Project update. Sharon, we need to discuss the situation with Samantha. It's important. Meet me in the Birding Lab Nexus in 15 minutes. Julia, the unlock code is lightning clay flag. Bloated brain floating vat. Lumps of tissue have started to separate from the frontal and occipital lobes and squirm like bloodless tentacles in the preservation fluid. What was the... Let me take a screenshot of this code.
Let's bring the PDT together.
Okay.
Hi, friend.
Hi, friend. Personal data tag printer. The inside of the tube is encrusted with ice, perhaps as a result of cryogenic freezing. A low hum radiates from this brain nutrient tank.
Personal data tag printer. PDT. This must be how they're making the security tags.
There must be an easier way.
This facility seems to do things the hard way. I've heard of spinal tagging on animals, right into the nervous system. Maybe this is like an upgrade. But these aren't animals.
Sure we are. We're just meat puppets.
Meat puppets? You had an interesting childhood.
Hi, friend.
Meat
I'm
puppets.
Ralph. Let's
Short form
bring
would
the
be puppets.
PDT together.
Let's print a PDT together, but we don't have a blank PDT or a PDT template or a cryoregulator, so... Friends, we are going to have to print the PDT some other time. Bloodstained bed. The cloying stench of putrefaction hangs like a pall over the plastic pallets. So let's see which items here are even interactable. Medical hologram. A swirling mass of neon particles makes up an animated, anatomically accurate model of a human skull. The effect is probably much more disconcerting than the lab designers intended. Detached brain, brain nutrient tank. Bloated brain floating in vat. Worn wooden desk. Okay, none of these are interactable. Let's go to Birding Lab Nexus. Display flag flag.
Is there anything else you can make out around you?
No. Deep thumping noise. Like a machine.
Another generator, maybe? Focus on the last thing you do remember.
I can't. There are flashes. A hospital. Family. Well, they didn't like me much.
Join the club.
They wanted what I have.
Oh? What's that?
Money. My name. Then they left me. Or I pushed them away.
Why?
They weren't good enough. They weren't willing to put in the hard work. Wanted to be given things. Given. The things that I bled over.
Well, I don't talk to Mother anymore. And my dad, well, no clue who he is. She was distant. Maybe she was always like that. Maybe I was just unlikable. She sure made it clear, often enough, that I was too much like him. That she saw too much of him in me.
I'm sorry, Hadley. Sometimes we unintentionally hurt the ones we love.
Such greeting card bullshit. You don't hurt the people you love the people you love.
Well, that's no problem. I have no interest in Project Samantha. In fact, I'd be happy if I could stay as far away as possible from Samantha or Project Samantha. Atmosphere readout. This display primitively summarizes the current temperature, humidity, toxicity, and other status levels of the specimen's habitat. Is this Project Samantha? Glass barrier. Grubs. Terminal. Grub habitat. Julia Cayne logged in. Check-in. Caligula, Attila, Mengele, Genghis, Mao, Nero, Vlad. Okay, can you list any more? Tyrants. Terrible rulers. Instance. Vlad was temporarily removed from the habitat using a baited containment canister. Caligula has exhibited extreme aggression towards her siblings. Mao consumed 5 appendages from Nero. I have supplied raw meat and plasma to encourage brute gas production. Vlad produced an excess of nootropic vapor, which resulted in low visibility in the habitat. 1 cubic meter of gas was shipped from Cayne lab for the subjugation of Samantha. Vlad was returned to the habitat. Attila has started the metamorphic process. I've applied a metabolism inhibitor in order to inhibit stage 2 maturation. The grubs are responding negatively to maternal vocal calls. There's a possible rupture in the grub containment enclosure that is causing a brute gas leak that is in turn agitating Samantha. Habitat humidity reduced from 84 RH for the 512-hour hibernation cycle. Be scared to think you can afford Monday stream. Do you have a game in mind? Okay, crew facilities. You don't, which is the only reason you haven't redeemed it. You can add me on Steam to take a look at what I have, if you want. Choose from there. It is a bit of a long list, but you know, if you can spare the time, could give you some
Hadley needs to get her head checked. Oh, God. It must smell terrible in there. Gag just thinking about it.
She makes a sound when I click on the retrieving platform. Okay, we cannot interact with the glass barrier. Or the grubs. Or the sample retrieval node. Oh!
No!
We can interact with the sample retrieval node. Can we? No, I accidentally clicked on the retrieving platform, maybe. I don't know. Biological growth. I think we are going to pick up a grub, but we need to change the temperature first. The optically transparent polymer forms a particularly resistant barrier to the grub habitat. A greenish gaseous smog lingers around the composite mass of flesh, muscle fiber, bone, and other organic matter. Crusted smudges of brown ichor stain the specimen.
Baited canister required full drop extraction.
Baited canister. What's a baited canister?
Ain't nobody got time for this.
Okay, is there anything I missed around the terminal? Let's see. No. Alright. So we have one more room and then we have access to crew facilities.
Jesus.
You're scared.
Heck yeah, I'm scared. This place. Who could create this?
Monsters.
Monsters. Voice recorder John Cayne.
John Kern.
Kern.
To Sylph. All that have not fins and scales in the seas and in the rivers, of all that move in the waters, and of any living thing which is in the waters, they shall be an abomination unto you. Leviticus 9:10.
The powerful voice of John Kern instructs, note the self, all that have not fins and scales in the seas, and in the rivers, of all that move in the waters, and any living thing which is in the waters, they shall be an abomination unto you.
Maybe if I jam it in? On second thought, I'm getting desperate.
Organic fluids, it smells like an abattoir. Floating corpse. Lacerated ribbons of flesh and muscle tissue frame the shattered vertebrae like some grotesque work of art. A mangled PDT clings to the spinal cord. Oh yes. We need that PDT. Unidentifiable clumps of gore and other organic matter heave and churn languidly in duet. So how do we restraining harness? There's a whip. There's a whip there. Can we go Indiana Jones on the PDT? Wait, we cannot use anything on the floating corpse. Weird. What about the lever? Ah!
That was nasty.
The womb. It smells like an abattoir. An uterus made of flesh and machine. Has anyone played Darkseid? This game reminds me a little bit of Darkseid. You could always wait for the next Barbie one. It's not going to happen, okay? It's not going to happen. No more Barbie games. Broken lever mechanism. Oh, I need to fix this and move this womb here. Okay. How do we fix it? With the blade?
I don't think so.
With the Omni tool?
Not sure that's how it works.
With the whip? Can I remove this lever? It's not an object anymore.
Yeah, it's official. I'm losing
What
my
about the
mind.
restraining harness? Tattered thermonylon strapping and mangled clamps of dangle ominously from the massive reinforced steel frame. Can I cut it? It's not going to happen. Trying to convince himself more than anything. The insidious chat had to be discouraged. They had to be convinced otherwise, and a evening of pink and ponies, of torture and memes. When you say it like that, it doesn't sound so bad. Maybe I really want to play Barbie games, and I'm acting this way to reverse psychology the chat into making me play Barbie games. How about that? Professor John Cayne, February the 9th. Today is a holiday. Henry Cayne himself has arrived, frozen and waiting for the great harvest to come.
Cloning is unpredictable. Cloning an individual is impossible.
It sounds like they were using something special. Something called Samantha.
Soon the flesh of the immortal vessel will bring him new life. We are closer than ever, and I know it. The race has begun, and I will not allow Dr. Adams, the heretic he is, to win. No, Cayne will not allow it. He knows his plan, and he knows that it ends with me. Our Leviathan is Samantha. Nothing on earth is our equal, a creature without fear. The Book of Job, 41:33. Never again will he die. Never again will he feel pain. Never again will he leave us. He will be reborn of his own duplicate flesh and not that of Adams and his ridiculous mind transfer parlor trick. We are getting closer. Our next patient has undergone the new and improved genetic fusion procedure and is reacting well. The spinal cord has been killed, meaning that the dead cells will need to regenerate and reform into a functioning spine. No signs of physical rejection thus far, and cellular regeneration is slowly beginning. It should reconstruct itself overnight. Our Lord has stricken us with inadequacy. We have failed yet again. This is my fault, and I must, as always, accept responsibility. This time, I've added hooks to my whip, and I shall flagellate until dawn. Where is that hooked whip? I need that to take the PDT. I shall flagellate until dawn. I will elaborate on the results after I've taken time to reflect. Using Samantha's DNA with the patients caused the newly regenerated spinal cord to expand drastically, forcing the vertebrae to audibly pop in even halves. Soon after, the patient's immune system attacked the rogue spinal cells, which in turn retaliated by killing off all other attached nerves. In the end, the patient succumbed to asphyxiation, as new cells burned through oxygenated blood more quickly than the lungs could produce it. Another failure, but still not a wasted body. Praise be! I've spent the day, or at least most of it, reflecting on our Savior's brilliant plan. The pieces slide into place. Samantha, myself, and the almighty Cayne in the same facility. The planets are aligning. The end draws near. Or perhaps the beginning? I'm glad we have finally found a use for Ralph. We have put him to a more productive task. Ha! His blasphemous lectures about how the fungal plague is the result of poor hygiene were getting on my nerves. It's Cayne's doing. The plague is his retribution for our sins. Tonight we test again. We'll be using the same procedure as before, but this time an enzyme inhibitor will be introduced to prevent excess tissue generation. We must not accept failures. We will bask in the light of Cayne's restored glory. He that hath an ear, let him hear what the Spirit saith unto the churches. He that overcometh shall not be hurt of the second death. Revelation 2:11. Still, the patient lives. However, it has exhibited some concerning symptoms, although the spinal cord has stopped regenerating at an appropriate time. At the appropriate time, the arms and legs will occasionally twitch or more accurately flail. It seems that the spine has control over the connected limbs. The patient is no longer viable. After a promising start, the regenerative tissue again expanded beyond intention. Surprisingly, the patient's removed vocal cords were reconstructed. Of course, it did not understand speech. It must have been frightened by its own inhuman screaming. As it immediately tore its own throat out. After some gurgling, it regenerated within hours. Then terrible screaming and bloody extraction. A cascade of rotting tissue. The previous straws began to form a dangling, bleeding scarf as the patient continued to tear itself apart. Wow. Oh, that abomination. As far as Sharon can tell, Adam's unrighteous creation has wasted precious flesh in making a toy of some kind, just like its creator. The abomination has been an unholy waste of resources. Even a name such as Hobo is an undeserved grace. It's an animal and nothing more. Pestilence strikes. The fungal threat is weak now, but soon it will spread to our food and to our bodies. If it hasn't already. This is our first and perhaps final warning to make haste. I've traced the spores to a cargo shipment earlier this year, but I have no idea how they became so virulent. Behold, with the great plague will Cayne smite thy people and thy children and all thy goods. 2 Chronicles 21:14. The fungus is having an observable impact on the cellular regeneration process. One patient began to develop a film of what resembled reptilian scales, complete with a secondary set of eyelids. This is unacceptable. The spinal regeneration process has been mastered. Almost any tissue can now be perfectly reconstructed, but it's impossible to get a definitive result with this interference. Cayne, if you truly seek rebirth, why do you hinder me so? Is this not the time? Surely there is time. Samantha scratched several demonic scrolls into an insignificant employee's back. I warned them not to get close to the succubus. She is the devil. Sometimes we need to make a deal with the hell to get closer to heaven. Forgive me, Cayne. I succumbed to Sharon's temptation and had a romantic dinner rather than working late, as I should have. Watch and pray that ye enter not into temptation. The spirit is indeed willing, but the flesh is weak. 1 Timothy 6:11-12. My repetitive failure has indeed had an impact on my faith. I am being tested. For the love of Cayne, I shall rise above. Today I noticed my laboratory is missing several incubators. The last inventory check was several months ago, so it could have gone missing at any time. This is undoubtedly the work of Adams, but why? He doesn't need the equipment, and I can certainly spare it. Perhaps the hobo is involved? It is disconcerting at best. Time is of the essence. Samantha's escape today is likely to be the first of many, and we will eventually run out of ways to subdue her. The re-engineered grubs are producing a potent gas that is driving the beast to fluster. Whether she kills us all, or we find a way to kill her first, neither outcome revives Cayne. I will not rest until he has returned to intervene. From this point forward, I live for nothing else. Well, you probably don't live, so... So there's a bloodstained whip with tiny birds. There's no hook here.
Yes. No.
There is no hook. Maybe we need to find the hook. We can enter the crew facilities. Look for a hook there.
Maybe if I jam it in. On second thought.
Burning machinery.
Desperate.
Acrid black smoke loops between the melted circuitry and plastic. Can anything be used here? No. The captain's hook has been consumed by the clock alligator. What is a clock alligator? Is that a reference to the novel or the movie? Peter Pan reference. I don't remember Peter Pan. I don't know how long I was, how old I was. But basically a kid.
This can't be how I meet my end.
Captain Hook was deathly afraid of
much more inside of me. I have so much more to give to the world.
Yep. This wasn't my plan either. This wasn't how it was supposed to be.
You're young. You can get through this.
And then? I'm stuck. Stuck with a baby. It's not a life. Not fair for either of us.
There are other choices.
Bingo! I did make a choice. It didn't end well. Women in my family have bad luck with babies. I'm continuing a proud family tradition. So, this is where the monsters play.
Still no sign of anyone?
Do plants count? This horrible place must have had more people around.
Can we take this bench stripper pole, use it as a hook?
thought. Nope.
Oh. Alright, we made a makeshift lever using it on the blade.
For shit's sake!
Boombox. A retro tape cassette is loaded into the deck with the label Brosef Megamix number 69. Nice. Scented greenhouse. Leafy aromatic shrubs are flourishing in the otherwise somewhat unkept terrarium. It's seen things you wouldn't believe, the holographic eye. Holographic notice board. The main new ready-to-eat items include space soup and space special. Twisted wreck of elevators, smoldering debris, locked crew quarters.
Never know if I should be shouting for help or keeping quiet. Hello? Hello? Shit! Okay, keep it quiet.
You are doing fine. Oh, there's a PDA about. Can we climb there? Maybe this takes us upstairs. Exactly, Thaden.
Terribly decorated.
Vintage photographs. Sterile polyester vignettes of some other place, some other time. Mangled electronic safe.
Oh my god. I know him. I know this guy.
What guy?
There's a photo of... Oh shit.
Old boyfriend?
Drunken bar night in a morning full of regrets. They paid for the
Hello,
procedure.
Braxton Wise.
They chose the hospital.
Welcome.
Who?
Cayne.
How are you doing? I'm doing well. Enjoying this game. It feels maybe a little bit more difficult than Stasis. Puzzle design. A little bit, well, a lot more bloody and gory, that's for sure. Shattered picture frame. It's a portrait of an old man in the white laboratory coat. What is this? Discarded equipment.
PDT.
Oh, a blank PDT.
And it looks
nice.
unused.
How do you know?
No blood on it. And it doesn't smell like rotting meat.
Blood-covered sheets. The blood-sodden sheets have dried like a scab over the bunk. Let's read the PDA. Jules Kern. Daddy is anxious. He won't admit it, but I think the idea of having Cayne in stasis here bothers him. He knows his work is coming along slowly. He's scared to fail in his holy light, but knows that he will. Poor Daddy. Wow, there's a lot to read. Oh, that's Sharon. I'm sure it's her temptation that is leading my daddy to failure. She keeps him from punishing himself like he should. She scolds me for calling him daddy because she thinks I'm too old. Excuse me, but I was raised with a little thing called values. Besides, she wants me to call her mom. Double standards, right? Joseph is so special. Do you ever feel like something is just meant to be? It's such a tacky feeling to describe, but it's true. It's cliché for a reason. How can you have nostalgia over someone you just saw a couple of minutes ago? I don't know, but it's the best feeling in the world. Babysitting Samantha's brood is easier when I know I can go see him afterward. Another day, another load of brood gas harvested. I understand that we needed to keep Samantha calm, but it's such a pain to watch over her oversized maggots. Of course, why bother with the gas when we can just stick Sharon in there to calm her down just as well? They look about the same anyway. Did I mention how much I hate working with this bitch? It's so bad enough that she's screaming my daddy, but I have to work with her every single fucking day. Time to vent. I've really been thinking about how Samantha only lets Sharon handle her, and it pisses me off to no end. Joseph could cheat on me, and I'd still be angry about Sharon and her stupid lopsided face. I wish that witch would stop trying to micromanage my family. The 1st of May is always so romantic. Spring is here. I mean, it probably is somewhere or other. There aren't really seasons here. Sometimes the atmospheric controls break and tries to either freeze or burn us to death, though. That counts as seasons, I think. It's a tough life. Nothing can ever just be okay, you know? If somebody isn't sick, you can bet they are tired or hungry or stressed out. There's nowhere I'd rather be, though. Most people don't get to live with their daddy forever, much less a 5-minute walk from their perfect boyfriend. Plus, I'm working for a righteous cause. It's all worth it. Ew, fungus. They say it's all inside the ventilation system, and now it's starting to settle on the outside of the vents. Maybe that's why everyone's got food poisoning. How long has this stuff been around? It smells like old feet. Work's getting even harder for Daddy now that this fungus is everywhere. I have just the thing though. I can make sure Dr. Adams doesn't use this as an opportunity to get ahead. Tonight I'll level the playing field. Joseph likes to bring me into Adams's workspace when we get really romantic. I'm sure he won't notice if some information gets deleted, right? Which character does Michael Cayne play in this? We don't know yet. You are glad I'm enjoying this game. You'd have felt bad for recommending it if you didn't. I'm enjoying it. It feels a lot like Stasis. It has this techno grotesque environment. It reminds me a bit of Darkseid. And of course all the art of wait, what was the name of that artist who drew for Darkseid? I will remember at some point. Maybe some of you know. The story is good. You know, teaches us a little bit more about Stasis. Honestly, I plan to play the other games of this company, the Brotherhood. There is Beautiful Desolation that I have already, and the other Stasis game, Stasis Born Totem. I don't have it yet, but I hope to get it and play it as well. I'm enjoying what these developers made. Sharon says her face is so disfigured because she had a stroke and lost control of the muscles that are supposed to hold the right side of it together. I'd have a stroke too if I had to live knowing that I was such a helpless idiot. Except I did the right thing and just off myself so that the rest of the gene pool didn't have to deal with me. Wow, Julia, wow. It's been really a long time since Daddy's told me a story about Mommy. When I was a teenager, he'd put me to sleep every night with a story about the two of them before I was born and how happy they were. He denies it, but I think her death has a lot to do with his decision to practice medicine. Now though, he insists that it was his calling from Cayne since he was a child, and that Mommy was just an insignificant cog in the machine of life. I understand, everyone copes differently. Dr. Adams has done it. He's mapped Cayne's mind into a new host. No rejection. This isn't how it's supposed to happen. Daddy just needs more time. I've rewritten the results and updated the arm counter with Joseph's login details, but I'm not sure how long I can keep this up. Cayne, help us all. What does it mean? Well, we need to get a PD2 to use the ARM computer. No, wait. He used ARM computer. Anyway. Joseph struck me hard across the face. Does he know that I've been sabotaging their research? He called me Groblina while he ravaged me with some over-the-knee spanking and whipped slightly across my back. Does he still love me? Oh, I know he does. Okay. You don't need to hear about these kind of details. It's a blessing from Cayne. Samantha broke free today and killed 5 security guards. Well, is this good? I managed to sneak over to Ralph using the commotion and print the PDT. I used Joseph's high-level security clearance details, also managed to grab a blank one. I'll save it for a rainy day. Daddy hasn't slept in 3 whole days. He barely eats. And what has Sharon done? She's distracted him. He needs to focus on Cayne. Maybe it's time I finally give her what she deserves. Joseph has been cold towards me despite me submitting to another beating and some light strangulation. Buono and I are over. The bastard. He admitted to me that Adams paid him earlier this year to fuck a young girl. Was she prettier than me? Does she believe the pain is pleasure? No, this cannot continue. I'll lure Sharon over to Samantha's cell and use Joseph's PD2 to release Samantha on her. I just need a little human flesh to get the broodlings buzzing and Samantha will do the rest. With the security thinned after the incident, nobody will ever find out. Even if they do figure it out, Joseph will get the blame. This is it. The power has just turned off for maintenance or something. I've decided to take care of that, Sharon, and then I can set things straight for Daddy. Praise be to Cayne. Praise be to Cayne. Praise be to Cayne. Praise be to Cayne. She had problems, to say the least. Problems and access to dangerous technology. Let's see. Romance novels. Radio. Mangled electronic safe.
If I could only... Nah.
Vintage photographs.
Bad idea.
Shattered picture frame. Okay, I don't think we can interact with anything, any of this. Can we turn off the radio? This is so annoying. Personal terminal. Learn that circuit, the small display and the smash screen. Can we interact with it? No, we cannot. Okay. Hopefully we are done here. Floor. Can we break the floor? Is it possible? No. How do we climb? Can we... Inclined metal floor. An incredible force has bent the platform. Can we interact with this to climb up?
Maybe if I... Wait.
Okay,
nope.
This is intractable.
Grasping at straws, Hadley.
Alright, we can come back here. We know at least one thing we can do.
I love Juca-Cola. Love it.
They say it's made from people.
Juca-Cola is made of love and happiness.
Sure. So this will be our PDT template, and we have a blank PDT. We just need cryo regulator.
Holy Toledo. What's the worst that could happen? I'll be darned. Like cracking open a lobster. I think I'm gonna hurl.
Never did like seafood.
I think I'll be giving it a skip going forward.
Okay.
I can do this. Whoa!
A little bit disgusting. Okay. So there is death in this game. Wait, no. We didn't die. We are in a new place. Hello?
That was nasty.
Stasis pod. Baptism pool. An engraved inscription reads, "These waters shall wash away your depravities, your lies, and your hubris." Sounds like a good idea to me. Let's go in. Let's take a bath. Baptism pool. The water is brackish, as though it...
Speak of the devil.
What do you see?
Cayne. I think this is Hendry Cayne.
Hendry is dead.
Push my bliss.
Well, hallelujah then, he's here.
Alive?
In stasis.
Oh.
Yes. I know you're in there, trust me.
That must have been a mighty kick.
You don't have to remind me. I can feel you, alright?
Kneeling children, cryo control panel. Okay, can we sabotage Cayne's cryo control panel? Take the regulator. We got the cryo unit.
Oh, relax. It'll take months for you to thaw out.
Henry Cayne. Sallow skin bulges around 1,000 gossamer scars the surgical seams of this patchwork messiah. Cayne is kept safe in his custodian's cradle. The flames with Ramvain in the stale air. Rapturous faces gaze into the light, praying for grace and absolution that will never come. Who is Cayne? Henry Cayne. I gotta read on the backstory of this game, like the lore. I don't know who Cayne is. So was the primary and original reason the Cayne Foundation was founded to find a way to bring back Henry Cayne to life? But they also did other experiments, like they did in stasis. And then there's the fungus event. You know, all those, but maybe this is the actual primary reason that the research foundry was originated on. I don't know. Something like that. Gotta read up on it. This would look right at me in 40k. Oh, it is this room. I think we have all we need to make a PDT. Hello, Draven. Welcome, welcome. Good evening. How are you today, Draven? I'm doing well. Doing well. Enjoying this game.
Brains.
No, come on. Not funny. Enjoying this game. It's good.
Hi friend, I'm Ralph. Let's bring the PDT together.
Let's print a PDT together. Let's see, blank PDT first.
Blank PDT accepted.
That fits nicely.
Template PDT accepted.
Awesome. Glad I don't have to touch that again.
Cryoregulator accepted.
Defrosted.
What is that face in the background?
Printed. Oh, wonderful. Your PDT has been printed. Oopsie.
Yeah.
Incorrect cryoregulator has been
whose
used,
face is that?
and overload is imminent. Goodbye.
Overload is imminent. Goodbye. That's fine. Yeah, it's all head, right? But whose head? Ooh. Okay. Not yours. It wouldn't be mine either, since I don't have one. So we are lucky, Cayne.
Okay. The security system is reset. The elevator elevator should be open and I have a PDT.
Excellent! Yes! I can hear the alert. You must be close.
Are we just supposed to rush to the elevator? No, no way. There are other stuff that we need to do, right?
Can't.
What's wrong?
The barrier is torn to pieces.
Vigilant, Hadley. I'm counting on you.
You can do this.
Let's
You're doing it.
Let's get a save. There is something wait. I have this PDT, but it's not in my spine. How does it work? Does it work? If I hold it like an antenna? Save from this bro. Yo, bro. This is the developer, right? The Brotherhood. I want to test something. We probably had to go towards the elevator. But I have to test this. I know I'm probably not doing any favors to the climax of the scene. Wait, was it? No, not this computer. I confused myself. Which one was it though? Wait. I forgot which computer, which terminal it was. This is the ARM terminal, not the one I'm thinking of, is it? No, not this one. Weird. Oh, it was here. It was in this room. Okay. All right. Okay. I need to find the correct room. The grab room. This is certainly a puzzle that maybe we are not supposed to solve yet.
The last thing I said to my son was to get out there and carve his own name into the world and stop relying on mine.
Did you mean it? Sometimes kids know that their parents say things they don't mean. My mom, the last thing she said to me was that I was the reason she was alone. That I sapped the life out of her from the moment I came into existence.
You know that's not true.
A small part of me knows that. A bigger part doesn't.
Let's see. Oh. Grub habitat is 668. 668. That is the room we need to regulate. So we need to raise it over 95 degrees to make the grabs active, right? We were so close to great. One of the PDA sets keeping the temperature below 95 degrees kept the grabs groggy. So maybe we have to get them active to be able to catch one of them. You know, once we eventually find a bait or something. And then we are going to use the bait to calm Samantha. The grab to calm Samantha. How do I catch the grab? I'm not exactly sure. But let's see if this works. Humidity, that I don't know. There may be more that I need to do. But let's just set it to 100 degrees for now. It's a niceness. We are also 2 away from the greatness. Hey drummer, welcome, welcome. How are you, drummer? How is your Tuesday?
New critical hits boost. Starving _ drummer just boosted Deus X2. New critical hits boost.
Fallout 43.
Starving _ drummer just boosted Baldur's Gate 3. New critical hits boost. Starving _ drummer just boosted Fallout 43. New critical hits boost. Draven just boosted MM8. New critical hits boost. Draven just boosted Anachronox. New critical hits boost. Draven just boosted Legend of Grimrock.
Oh, Grimrock, not Grim Dawn. Thank you for the boost, drummer and Draven. Thank you, thank you. Well, first things first, I guess I use this to see what happens. Oh, brain emulation lab. Wait, was it always open?
Oh, come on.
What's happening? I guess I made a mistake. I probably shouldn't have gone that way. Yeah. That was wrong. That was wrong. So there is death in this game now. Now we find it. Hopefully there is autosave before death, like in Stasis. That was a very cool death cutscene though. I don't remember opening this.
Dearest little girl, my sweet creature, you're alive.
Do you know me?
Know you? Oh, my girl. I know you better than you know yourself right now.
Oh, God.
Atoms will suffice. Hadley, you need to go.
No.
And how is the masterpiece inside of you? Healthy, I hope. Growing quickly now, I'm sure. It's nearly time.
What do you mean?
Our baby, Hadley.
Don't talk about my baby. Why did you take me?
You were the right person in the right place at the right time.
Can you help me get out of here?
Trust him. Out of here? Don't worry about getting out. Security will be here soon. They'll set this all right. Just come. Wait here. This is the safest room in the facility. Here. Closer to me. I don't think so.
It's a tempting offer. Lacerated flooring panels. The damage has exposed a section of the maintenance system. Easiest bad end ever. Fire suppression.
What is that thing out there?
Samantha, a grotesque violation of genetics, but she is locked away. Joseph managed to lure her behind the loading fence. Quite the action hero, our Joseph. He did die rather spectacularly.
The fence has been ripped open, and your experiment is going to tear us all to pieces.
No. All three of us will be safe very soon. Then
how are you today?
Carry on where we left off.
I said don't talk about my baby!
Let's read.
I'm afraid that most of that information may be a little above your head.
The day of love, not that it means much to a senescent bachelor like me, but oh, an old man can dream, can he not? For old men have nothing but dreams to keep them awake in their sleepy, languorous twilight of their years, one might suppose, and the dream of love is a salve on this chap's unrealized passion, his grief, his regrets. My work in the facility is a different matter entirely, however. Cayne has already been delivered to us in stasis, and I still haven't succeeded with even a single subject. A most exasperating problem indeed, not the least as this would only the start of my ambitions, my own renaissance. Dr. Milan's research has demonstrated that consciousness is nothing more than a program, a set of equations and instructions and conditional arguments. It can be replicated and it can be transplanted. But much like the body's immune response may reject a transplanted limb, so the body's most basic neural encoding, its inherent sense of self, or what Freud called the id, may also reject a transplanted consciousness. The question is how to suppress that encoding, how to suppress, perhaps, the human soul itself. And instead of looking for an answer, instead of solving the predicament of human mortality, I am dreaming of Joseph Buno eating me. And it's rather arousing. Now here's an intriguing coincidence. I have discovered that a recent but otherwise bureaucratically insignificant employee in the facility is related to Cayne. The genealogy is tenuous but definitively established. Would the genetic component be the solution to our problem? Acquisition could be precarious, but a man finds luck where opportunity and preparation meet. And this man could use a bit of luck. I have an opportunity so now to prepare. Hank is mostly my fault. I'm afraid of the calendar, I told him this morning. Why? He asked. Because his days are numbered, I replied. And then I had to explain the joke because Hank is not exactly the most socially sophisticated boy. He's not exactly the most ordinary boy. I should have disposed of him with his host, I know. But I'm a maudlin, and besides, I'd always wanted a child. I'd always wanted to be a dad. I named him after my own late father, a man I confess I despise for reasons too numerous and humiliating to disclose here. But my colleagues in the lab called him the hobo. I should probably be insulted on his behalf, but I'm not sure I blame them. He might be kind of an ersatz son, but he's undeniably peculiar. Much like me, since adolescence, I've been consumed by the prospect of incorporation, of two people merging, absorbing and coalescing with each other, and becoming one. It's obviously been a tremendous motivation for my ongoing research at the facility, but it's also profoundly personal. If I could transplant an adult's consciousness within an infant subject, it must be possible, with some calibration no doubt, but fundamentally not a dissimilar process in theory, to transplant an adult's consciousness with another adult. It would certainly preclude the vulgar taboo, grisly mess, and dubiously esoteric prospects of old-fashioned cannibalism anyway. And Joseph is sort of man I'd always wished I could be. Elegant, charismatic, generously endowed. I mean, I assume he's generously endowed. Cure's project is absurd. The regrowth of organs is only a temporary solution to my permanent problem of inevitable infirmity, and the most impractical one. Sooner or later, the body itself must be replaced, whatever his pious pretensions and shrieks of heresy. He can worship Cayne all he wants, but science is, as they say, a non-profit organization. Cayne is a client, even if he does technically pay our salaries. Our work here is not some occult apostolic devotion. It is legitimate, maybe not entirely ethical, I'll concede. Medical research for the future prosperity of humanity. Or the future prosperity of our facility, in Ralph's case. We are all about maximizing efficiency over here. And we didn't need a health and fitness officer when everybody who works in this lab is already a medical professional. In the meantime, progress on my own social order is exceeding expectations. Joseph has proven rather more resourceful than I'd first imagined, although I'll claim the credit for his extraordinary virility. I've started contriving arrangements for the host transfer to my lab within the next 2 months or so, with the final delivery scheduled just in time for the ho-ho holidays. Oh, Dr. Adams? For me? You shouldn't have. We've had a series of accidents in the lab. Actually, I suspect sabotage of some sort. I found some discrepancies in our security access logs, but the joke's on whoever is responsible, because the early termination of our last 2 host batches has provided a convenient subterfuge for the acquisition of my own special order. Now I can watch it all on ultrasound, monitor 24 hours a day. All other priorities rescinded. Reports of an emergency situation elsewhere in the facility, although the details are infuriatingly, if unexpected, ambiguous. As per official company protocol, I started the arduous process of backing up my lab work, but if a full evacuation is called, I could lose the most crucial progress I made on the project. Progress which has, in fact, come almost to full term. I'm talking about us, obviously. So, fire suppression, can we put these out? Let's see. That's not what I clicked on. Force field, red hologram, projector. Dr. Adams. Can we talk to Dr. Adams? Wheezing obscenely with every breath, he watches Hadley with a smug, sanctimonious sneer. Red holograms. Small plumes of holographic particles rotate slowly. They indicate that this door is locked. Guess we are leaving.
Hadley, you can't leave me.
Can't I? Let's see. Oh, he was right. We couldn't leave. See, we are back. Can we actually do anything else here? Plastic covered surgical chair, an intimidating array of machinery, cabling, and other inscrutable electronic apparatus assembled around. Can we put it out? No. I don't think there's anything here that we can interact with, except for the PDA that we read. Fire suppression foam. Sizzling fire. Okay, I think this is going to be our container for the grub. So we've got the bait the container.
Seems like a bad idea. If I turn it around, it might fit. Probably not.
Wait, I think that journal was here. No, not here. Not here either. It wasn't this one, was it? It wasn't this one, no. But the grubs were here, right?
So they used these little guys to control Samantha. The gas they give off when they touch dead tissue calms her. I need to catch one.
I know. Atmosphere readout. I need to learn the humidity I need also.
No, sister.
Remember the drawing about the bug and body part? Yeah. The grubs love that tissue, right? Habitat humidity reduced from 84 RH14. Okay, so it needs to be above 84 so that they wake up. So it needs to be above 95 degrees temperature Fahrenheit and 84 RH humidity. So we need to... Okay. Alright, we can do this. I think we have both of the parts of information we needed. But I want to confirm that it was 95 degrees. I need to find that room. I am pretty sure. Maybe we'll try this, and if it doesn't work, we will look for that piece of information again. You think you know what it means now? Oh, of course. Let's set to 90. Both of the values mentioned were like, I set it to something lower than this value, so that it doesn't work anymore. None of the information actually says they need to be at this exact value, right? So as long as it is about the value that were indicated, I am assuming it should work. Don't know why I did this. So we also need some dead tissue to use with the grubs once we catch it. I don't think so. I think you're wrong. Hey kids.
I get one claw just missed at Borky 17. New critical hits must. I get one claw just missed at return to Kronder.
What did you roll as a thought? Wow. Very cool. Very nice roll. Good job. Kronder. There we go. Thank you for the boosts, kids. Yeah, very close. Why is it still bad?
Great challenge to require full drop extraction.
Maybe it needs to be... Oh, reduced from. Maybe it needs to be 84. Maybe it needs to be 84 and the other 95. We have the 3 highest possible rolls. That's very good. What about the lowest? We could use a 1 and 2. We have a 3. Well, I mean, the top 3 can be shared though.
Tunes from my own personal.
It can be more than one person rolling the highest rolls.
And let the brosive take you.
That doesn't work, Parrots. No cheating.
Warning. A biological containment group system detected.
Which one was it? What? Was this not the PDA? Where did I see that 95 degrees value? I thought it was this PDA. Cinemalan, Awesome, Danny Bolland, Dr. S. Adams. We cannot climb up. Can we put this out?
Excellent! And I totally knew it was going to do that.
Good job.
Nothing. I think that's what scares me. The idea that when we die, there's just nothing.
It's not nothing. Sounds like you have a life most are envious of. You have kids, right? A real family. Like people know you exist. Real life. Some of us never got off the starting line.
You will have a family soon.
When I die, I want to leave something behind. You have that. I have student debt and a goldfish.
Hey, goldfish are
Legacy
great.
is the child inside of you.
This baby deserves more than what I could ever give. Deserves to be part of something. Something bigger than me. A family. A home. A future.
I don't even want to know what happened in the lab.
What the hell was I thinking?
Keep a bunch of pregnant bitches locked up in one place long enough and shit's gonna go down. Everybody knows that. But with Cayne arriving next month and now this fucking disaster, security is getting tighter than my glutes on leg day. Hey Claiborne, welcome, welcome. Game's going well. We are making progress. How are you doing? LOL. Gotta use that line at the interdepartmental mixer later. Between this and my new skincare regime and that baby let's make like a DNA helicase and unzip these jeans t-shirt, those sluts from the organ grinder are gonna be slip and sliding off their seats. I hit the jackpot. Hit it, but didn't quit it, if you know what I mean. Gonna keep this plate spinning because her name is Julia Kern and she's only, wait for it, Professor Kern's daughter and his assistant. She's a solid 6.8 over 10, maybe even a 7.1 if she'd shut the fuck up. Nice deltoids. More importantly though, she's in charge of Samantha and her grabs. I play this right and I've got free tickets to the organ grinder's petting zoo whenever I want. More like heavy petting zoo. Major treason potential? LOL. Maybe. But seriously, this is just what you've been waiting for, Brosef. I might even get to cop a feel of Samantha. Just thinking about it is getting me so hot. The new batch of hosts is gonna feel that burn tomorrow. Just getting up, about to play a tabletop RPG with your friends. That sounds good. What RPG are you playing? Got some annoying new guy bothering us in the lab about the facility's new perpetual quantum power system. They need something or other. Total beta. He's even got a fucking pet word. Had to sit through a whole presentation about shit I don't know. I don't pay attention to chumps. I was too busy dreaming about the nasty things I'm gonna do with Samantha. Julia gave me the grand tour around the organ grinder yesterday. I noticed a spare larvae incubation canister in one of the storerooms. It's a bit busted up, but I think I could fix it. The real problem is liberating some of those grubs. But just imagine I could grow my very own sexy mermaid monster. Maybe I could even put in a requisition to Cayne Tech for an extra orifice mod. LOL. In the meantime though, I've been cooking up a new sedative mix for the lab host that keeps them nice and compliant, but also just a bit awake. You know, low enough consciousness to keep the EEG normal, but high enough that they know when I'm working on my special projects. Gotta keep my busy, you know. There's something wrong with the food, I swear. People are shitting out their eyes. I told one of the interns that Danny's been dosing the rations with radioactive glue. Because fuck that guy and his dumb best bird. And it's totally the kind of a thing a beta loser like him would do for attention anyway. What the fuck up is with his cheese diet? Surely enough, everybody was blaming that asshole in about 2 hours. LOL. Managed to grab that larvae incubator and 2 grabs while everybody else in the lab was cramming in the toilets though. Hello Grubette and Grublina. Dungeon Siege.
New critical hits must. Board game heaven just musted Torchlight. SHHH. He's reading.
Thank you for the boost, Board Game. No worries at all. Thank you. Adams paid me to hook up with some chick offsite last night. He gave me a bunch of performance enhancement pills, like the sexual Tyrannosaurus needs it, LOL. And I had to get video proof and everything. He was very insistent about that. I didn't know he was into that kinky warrior shit. Actually, I kind of thought he was into me. That old creeper eyeballs me like constantly. Does that make me some kind of like hot wife? But a dude version? Is that gay? Whatever, it's cash in the bank and Julia won't ever find out. Like we didn't already have enough shit stains around the facility. Cayne has sent us a fucking health and fitness officer to sort out the food problem. Instead of sending us more food. What the hell are those corporates smoking in the boardroom? Because I could use some of that. She's been fucking crazy. First the arm malfunctions in the lab. Don't know what the deal is there, but we've had eggheads coming in and out at all hours trying to fix it. And we lost 2 shipments of hosts. On the one hand, it's pushed us behind schedule, but on the other, the bruises on those whores were starting to show. Now I got a whole fresh canvas for my art. And hey, remember Ralph? Yeah, Ralph's out. Technically, it was kind of decided he'd be more useful as the PDT's printer's new CPU. Oh! So that brain, that face is Ralph. The guy with the bird. They made him the CPU. And nobody else was more fit or healthy for the position. LOL. Now Ralph's doing some real work for the company, and nobody has to worry about logging their macros and carbs and whatever. And I'm on my own anyway. And somebody found a thing in the atmospherics, like some kind of puppet made of rotting body parts. I'm pretty sure it's the hobo's girlfriend or some shit. LOL. I guess some guys gotta get it where they can. And let's be honest, who am I to judge? Last but not least, I think Groblina might be pregnant. Yeah, she's definitely getting fatter. And not just because she fucking ate Grubbit. For reals, that is a thing that legit happened. Know that her carcass for like a whole week, and her boobs are getting huge. A little punishment and they spew grub milk everywhere. It's actually kind of hot, but gross, but also hot. Julia's beginning to irritate the shit out of me, since when are a few bruises not a sign of love? A few, lol. Chivalry when they like it and sexism when they don't. Dude, I'm totally the new resident DJ in the crew lounge. My sexy tunes are making the bitches hot for a brosef meetup, get it? I put my playlist on repeat on the vintage boombox. Pussy magnet. Some kind of emergency drill with the elevator. Don't know what it's about, but it's serious. Now somebody's fucking screaming in the corridor. Gotta go, brah. Okay, I feel dirtier having read all of those.
This room is much smaller than the other.
Maybe he drew the short straw.
This isn't the only
He is a
small
piece
thing
of her,
he
yeah,
has.
exactly. And he's the guy who got us hooked up with this place and got us pregnant. Painted portrait. Returning some holo discs by JB is scribbled in the corner. Personal safe. Safe lock DNA sample required.
DNA accepted.
Easy grab. This guy took the monsters that's almost killed us. No, wait. No, the monster is Samantha. The experiment. Voice imprint required. Of course, the game is all gross. Voice imprint required. So this doesn't work? Gross lurk. Thanks for the gross lurk. A pile of discarded junk, nothing stands out as remarkable. Where can we find that guy's voice?
Yes, yes, yes! Nope, nope, nope. Maybe if I jam it in? On second thought, I'm getting desperate.
What is this? Painted portrait. What is this?
No.
This is something we can interact, I think. Maybe.
Don't worry, little guy. I'm not that stupid. No! That won't work. Hadley, are you on drugs?
Are you? Probably are.
If I turn it around, it may fit. Probably not.
So this is where the grub must be. You're in tiredness. So we somehow have to record this guy's voice. So where do we hear him talk? I think if the grubs this guy stole are in the safe, we can use it as a bait to catch a live grub. But we have to somehow open the safe.
Don't want to take the phrase bun in the oven too literally.
Yes, it's probably better not to burn yourself. So 84, the temperature was, I think, 95. Now I'm not 100% sure. I don't remember in which PDA we read it. I thought it was in this girl's PDA. Let me take another look. I'm almost certain it was in this one. This one. This one. No. Nope. 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 He called me Groblina. No, but maybe it wasn't this PDA then. The guy's voice. What did he say about the song, the DJ? Maybe he has used his own voice here in the boombox.
I'm gonna light pants on fire with pure
Brosef Megamix.
Oh, and free drinks on me. Tell them Bueno sent you.
Voice file captured.
Can I get a JOSEPH?
The guy has a nice voice though. Pleasant to listen to. I would listen to him on the radio. Hey, don't judge me, okay?
Voice playback.
Sit back and relax and let the Broseph take you to a better place. Can I get a JOSEPH?
Voice input accepted.
This place keeps getting stranger.
Hello, Groblina.
Can you understand me? Do you need...
What are you prototyping?
At a loss for words.
Your game? Incubation canister. A game? Exciting. Empty incubation canister. Can we milk her?
No!
No? Can we whip her?
No! Come on. I don't have the stomach for this.
Okay. It's getting more disgusting. This is another level over stasis, I will admit. And then mildew sting emanates from the blankets. Its mouth sucks wetly at the stale air, bloated teeth heaving ponderously above a clammy, desultory accumulation of the limb-like appendages that clatter and scrabble against the metal pan. Musty, gelatinous discharge seeps from its abdominal ducts with each ragged breath. Alright, we have our incubation canister. We have the baited canister. We just need to get the correct temperature and moisture values to wake up the grubs. And I do think they are 84 and 95. Backtracking always makes you more lost. I just have to find that PDA. It's a bit annoying. I don't like backtracking either. I mean, I do think it's 95. I may be right. I may be remembering correctly.
Yeah, the beat goes on. Don't forget your free autographed photo of me, sealed with a kiss.
Close together. If all goes well with the prototype, will we be able to try your game out, Braxton? We're just starting. Let's check this PDA. It may be this one. No, it's not this one. I know it's not this one, but still, let's take a look. It will not be a point and click. What's it going to be?
Hibernation in progress.
Yeah. Yeah, we know. Let's check this terminal. Eight far. It must be in this room. This is the only place left. It must be this one. It's 95. Instead of looking for this to make sure it's 95, I could have just gone and tried it. I'm in the wrong place. Can't be good. I don't know. Maybe the baby is training for the harsh reality of the world, even while still inside of the womb. Thanks to all this, you know, running around and climbing. So 84, 95.
Elevated activity detected in grub containment habitat.
Come on, Hadley, run! It's so nice that Samantha isn't really coming after us. You know, if we go towards her, she attacks and kills us, yeah. But as long as we are fine in this part of the complex. Which one do you think we are going to get, chat? Are we going to get Caligula or Attila? Or maybe Vlad? Maybe Mao? Would we even know which one we are getting? Occupied incubation
What's
canister.
your name?
What's your name? Freddy.
No. Charles. Yeah, you're clearly a Charlie.
Charles.
I think one of my sons was named Charlie.
Was?
He died. His mother, she never forgave me.
Chuck for sure.
She was my fault.
Is Chuck short for Charles?
I should have protected him.
There are so weird short names in English.
Sometimes you just can't do anything about it.
Like Dick being short for Richard. There are a few more that I cannot think of right now. But it's weird.
If I can lure Samantha somewhere with Freddy, maybe I could kill.
Yes.
Yes. Oh, I know what we need to do.
The next
I
conversations
know.
I have with my children, it will be different. Second
Chad, I
chances at
know.
life. Don't come around
Bob is short for
often.
Robert. Really?
Chances?
Hey Mo, you want to take favorite Zam for the use of again? It's your favorite emote on the entire Twitch. Hey! Enjoy the emote. It's made by Parrotwise, and I love the emote as well. Good to see you, Mo.
Or act like him. Certainly not.
Willem Billy is short for Willem. Yeah, exactly. Those two as well.
I can't blame my child.
But there's also Will, right?
I know that my baby is
Family.
family.
But there's no Billiam. I know what we need to do. I hope this works. No? Here? Here? Why are you standing there, Hadley? Yes. Yes, you need to be there. Come on, Hadley. Yes. Exactly what I hoped would happen. It's really used now. Yeah.
Come on. It's time to go.
I can get help. I can find you now.
No time. The elevator. It's close. It's open.
I did it. We did it. This baby is going to be a fighter like his mom. I can feel it.
I know.
Is this a confirmation that Hadley is going to die in a few minutes? Like, whenever the protagonist, after hours of pessimism and hopelessness, gets some hope and starts thinking that it might actually be all fine in the end, something bad happens, right? It's always the case. We did it! Exactly. Run, Hadley, run!
I'm sorry, Hadley.
Oh God, it hurts. Something is wrong. There's something wrong.
You think?
Nothing is wrong. This is the way it was meant to be.
I don't understand. What is...
Hello, Hadley.
Did the baby tear through the jeans? Okay. Nice. I don't think it tore through the abdomen, the belly. I'm not sure where all that blood is coming from. Can the baby be that strong? Wow, okay. I guess this is it. I guess we finished the game. It was cool. Cool, I enjoyed it. Bischoff Brothers game. Yeah, I'm definitely very impressed by Stasis, and I really enjoyed this one as well. I am definitely going to play Beautiful Desolation as soon as possible, and whenever I can get Bone Totem, I will play that also. He was the baby adult. Yeah, really impressed with their games so far. Very cool. GG, thank you. Thank you. 3 hours 38 minutes. So we are going to play something short. I'm not ending just yet. I'm going to take a short break, and then we are going to play Fractal Mind Mike's Day of the Sandwich. I'm going to give it a try. I think it's pretty short, so it won't take too long. But yeah, I want to give it a try, so give me 5 minutes, even less. Let me prepare the scene and then take a short break, and when I'm back, we are going to take a look at that game. Stay tuned. Thank you for your patience, and be right back.